Hey there, my name is Demetrius. I am the host of the Overcomers of Relapse Lounge podcast, and they call me D. We have a question from listeners. I am a certified life coach, and I will be accepting and answering all questions on any topic from my background education, my personal experiences, and expertise, from a pure source of purpose that is within myself, to be a service to others with a passion and humble heart that desires to help others. To offer encouragement and optional solutions that could possibly be the answer to any questions or concerns you may have concerning a particular matter. So, you have a question? Because Ask D is on the air. Okay, before I answer the question from listeners, I would like to say I have received this question from so many listeners, just in a different format. So I hope this answers the question for listeners out there and help others that may be dealing with the same issue concerning this matter. The question is, why can't I stop? I have tried over and over again to stop my addiction. No matter how hard I try, I cannot stop. I have tried all kinds of rehabs, programs, hey, you name it. I have tried it, and I still cannot stop. Please help. So listeners, here is my personal answer to the question. The reason it is so difficult to stop is because what all substance addictive candidates have to understand is you have an instinctive desire for substances. See, that means you have a natural or inherited aptitude, an impulse of a largely inherited and unalterable tendency, an organism to make a complex and a specific response to be stimulated by alcohol, drugs, substance, without involving any reasons. Let me try to simplify this a little bit. Let me tell you about my own experience. A doctor once put it to me this way. He said, D, it's like the roll of the dice. You just happen to roll snake eyes. I said, Doc, that's not fair. I did not ask for this. He replied, hey, it depends on how you look at it. I said, what do you mean? He said, did you really lose the roll of the dice? Or did you win? Did you really win? I said, this doesn't feel like I'm winning. And I am telling you, I have never, ever received an answer that helped me so much with my addiction. So this is what the doctor replied to me. He continued and said, all people have a problem. That is instinctive, driven desire. I said, what do you mean, Doc? He said, for an example, a serial killer kills because it is instinctive to him. And then, of course, he mentioned a lot of other examples that he shared with me, just to make it clear what he was trying to explain to me. And it actually started making a lot of sense. Hey, listeners, the point I am trying to make is, if you are experiencing anything like I did, you hate this addiction with a passion, but you cannot stop because of instinctive, driven desire. So, what you have to do is, just like if you were to get rid of a bloodhound dog, what do? You have to get rid of the scent. Yes. In other words, you have to change your instinctive pattern to another reaction. I know people that have been clean, trust me, for years, and they relapsed simply because they were able to pick up the scent with their instinctive driven desire and could not fight off the impulse to use at that specific moment. Hey, it happens. But here's the part you must pay close attention to. Even if you do slip up, if you are applying all of the tools that are available to fight your addiction, you will find that you will be able to be quite well and successful with fighting the impulse to use, at least for a considerable amount of years. Hey, who knows? You're the fighter, even possibly for a lifetime. However, listeners, don't be so hard on yourself. Instincts, I hate to break the news to you, instincts never die. But they can be maintained with extensive hard work on denying or feeding the monster, sort of say. Now, here is the really, really good news. I was saving it for last. The doctor told me off the rocker, he said, D, what you battle against and defeat is what never and was never and has never been intended to destroy you, but to develop you. I said, Doc, what are you trying to tell me? He said, listen, my friend, whether you become the best version of you from the battle with the victory is totally up to you. So you can stop or at least die fighting to win. So that's it. So to all of my listeners, please feel free to leave comments, or maybe you can give more insight on the question. That would be great. Also, feel free to email questions to link below. Yeah, I know it's misspelled. It's misspelled on purpose. Please feel free to check out podcasts, which are conveniently located on YouTube also. Visit my website. That link is also listed too. So, you have a question? Because Ask D, he is on the air. Thanks, and have a great day out there. Bye-bye.